Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I've been away for the last week. I didn't make a video last week because if you watched my previous video you'll know that I had an operation on my arm and it just gave me some trouble, so I didn't bother filming last week. But we're going to do a all-rounder thing today apart from cash stuffing because I don't get paid until next Tuesday. But I have done like a couple of cheat sheets. I've also done an overview of what I've spent out so far. You'll see there's a lot. I'm also wanting to do a challenge, my Christmas challenge for next year, which I got these from Pinching the Pennies and I absolutely love them. Victoria, you've done amazing. So basically you're going to see what I've done for the last 2 weeks with all the money that was in these wallets. I say was because they're all empty now, and you will see why in a second. So let's get to it. I'm going to just move these out of the way and you will see basically where all the money has gone. So this is my November December pay overview. Can you see that? Yeah. So basically I have gone on a mission. I've wrote everything down and I've worked out all my bills are on here. They're all in the pink. I've got my cash envelopes that are in the blue, sinking funds in green, debt in purple, no spends are in the yellow, which we like to see, and any unbudgeted are in orange. And you will see there is a lot of unbudgeted spends. Now I'm not disheartened by them because it's Christmas. Everybody overspends and under budgets and all that kind of thing at Christmas because you find things that you want to buy, or you go out more, or you go to Christmas parties and all these things. Obviously not so much with the pandemic, but you still do these things. So I've obviously all my bills are in the pink, so all them have come out. I get paid again on the 22nd, so I've done my month from my payday to my payday. So I've only got tomorrow because I'm filming this today and it's going up today on the Friday, and then I've got a week. But then something else has happened. My daughter has had a positive lateral flow, so we're just waiting for her PCR to come back. Fingers crossed it's negative, because otherwise I won't be able to go to work on Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday, which means I'm 3 days down, which is fab. Not. So anyway, I've had a lot of unbudgeted spends because I've bought things like Christmas decorations that I didn't need but I wanted, random little purchases from B&M or Home Bargains, or I've treated myself to sandwiches from the sandwich shop. I've put a couple of raffles on to try and win some money, which we did win. We won £200 and we split that between myself and my partner. So technically that was an extra income of £100 for this month, which is always a good thing. And it also made back the money that we'd spent on the raffle. So win, win, win. So I'm not going to go into too much detail, but if you can see it, that's great. So now onto the next bit. I'm just going to move this out of the way. I'm going to bring in my wallet first. Now you will see that it is being ransacked. I have got a couple of coins left, so mine is empty. Then I've got my miscellaneous, which I used on a Christmas gift. But I have £3 left in there, so that's going to go there. I'm just going to move that out of the way. Transport, like I say, I have got potentially 3 more days left at work, but I doubt it. So I'm going to take this out anyway, and I'm going to put this to one side. then the kids' spends, they've got a bit of money left over in their wallet. They haven't really been going to the shop. Well, they have, because they've spent nearly 20 quid, but not as much as I thought they would, knowing that they had this spare money in here. Nothing in there and nothing in back to bank. So that is completely and utterly depleted. But I did go out on a Christmas party and I came home with money, which never happens because I don't know when to stop. If anyone else is like that, please let me know in the comments, where you have one and you expect to go home early and you end up out all night. Even the operation on my arm doesn't stop me. But at least we came home with money. So that was out of the sinking fund for eating out and activities and things like that. So I didn't come out of pocket with that, really. Oh, there's loads of change in here. I also got quite a lot bought for, so that was good. And then the rest of that is, as you can see, empty. So I'm going to move on to my sinking funds binder. Now, I have got two now. I did say in my last video that I was getting a new one, which I have. This one's going to be for more of my everyday dipping in and out of, whereas this one's going to be the one that I want to make long-term contributions and try to stay out of it. We'll see how that goes. So, can you see? So, in birthday, it is now empty because I'd overspent in my bank a lot on the unbudgeted and things like that. So I know it's all empty, but it's all gone on something that was needed. Majority of it is what was needed. So I'm not disheartened by it. And plus, it's my daughter's birthday on Christmas Eve and my son's birthday on the 4th of January. So everything's sort of gone on those, as well as Christmas. Christmas, of course, is empty. Gifts, never had anything. And then Kaylee never had anything. Pets, as you know, they didn't have anything either because I bought my dog some treats out of there. House is not in here for some reason. I don't know where that's gone. But I think I only had a bit of change in there, so it might be in here. I might have missed that. Vacation didn't have anything. Emergency fund didn't have anything. Savings had the £5. I've put that back in the bank as well. Not a problem. Back to bank's empty. And then that's just my sinking fund for myself. So I'll put that out of the way. Now, I want to show you this anyway, even though it is empty. Oh, it has got money in it, but just change, because this is going to be my dip in and out of fund, where I put money in, hope not to touch it, but it's there if I need it, whereas that one I want it to be when it's ready to be used, it can be used. So health, I took it out, it had £25 in it, I put it in the bank because I needed to replace what I'd spent. Eating out, now this still has money in it. I'm not going to take this out because it's still Christmas, and all being well, if my daughter comes back negative, we can still go and see Santa and things. So it's still got 20, 40, 60, 80, £100 in it after I took the £30 out to go out on the Christmas do. So I'm glad I've got at least that in there. Shopping. There it is, house, it needs taken out of there. I've changed it to shopping. If anybody can send me a link or a suggestion to where to get some nice stickers from, because I bought these ones on Amazon. And I don't know if you can see it, but on the picture on Amazon, they were a really nice gold colour. And on here, in like real life, they look a bit like baby poo colour, and I'm not enjoying them. So anyway, off topic. So this change is going to go over here with the rest of it, and we'll just start afresh. when I get paid again, my goal is to start completely new, use it for start new for my new year, because obviously that's my January pay. So that'll be like a fresh start. I've also added a coffee fund because most of my unbudgeted, I won't lie, the odd £2 and £3 here and there was coffee and hot chocolates. And then I have also added a date night because I feel like me and my partner get neglected quite a lot. We don't get to spend a lot of time just us two together. So that is those. So on to the fun bit now. I'm getting rid of this because I've got my new one. So I'm going to add all this change to this change. And I am going to now start the No Nightmare Before Christmas challenge. And it's a 50 envelope challenge, and I think it's about 1,300 and something pounds saved up for Christmas, which would be a really, really great amount to have at Christmas, because as you know, with me getting paid monthly, this year's my first year of being paid monthly at Christmas, and I didn't plan it very well. I kind of forgot to budget for it, so it were a bit of a struggle. We did it, but I had to pull a lot of overtime, which obviously isn't ideal when you've got a family at home and you're at work all the time. So if I have this, then at least this is a big lump chunk to have ready for Christmas, and my goal is to have this completed by November of next year. So let's see what we can do with it. And also she sent, oh no, I've lost a sticker already. Oh, it's stuck to me. She sent some lovely stickers to go over the top of it to cross each one off, which I just thought was so cute. They're like little Jack Skeletons, and I'm obsessed because I love Halloween. It's my favourite holiday. She only had a limited amount, so I'm not sure if she's going to restock them or not. I haven't checked, but go check her out, her Etsy. I'll try and link it in the description, and then you can go see, because she's got loads of other envelope challenges as well. So I'm going to quickly time lapse me sorting out this money, because it can be very draggy and boring. So I will see you in a couple of minutes. And we're back. So I have got all together, I'm going to put this in a separate pot because it's all copper. So I'm just going to move that out of the way first of all, and I'm just going to deal with the silvers, pounds and £2 coins. And I've got £10 here, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38 and £39 in total, which is crazy. So let's see what we can take off of here. So I think I'm going to do, because they are envelopes, and obviously these are coins, so I don't want to make them too heavy because I'd like to reuse them, and just keep reusing them over and over again. So I'm going to probably try and do, let's do, ooh, choices, right. So I'm not going to do any of the larger ones because, like I say, I don't want to ruin the envelopes by filling it with too many coins. So I'll probably use any leftover notes to fill those in as we go forward. So let's start off with £1. And I'll do that in 10p's. I haven't got my washi tape. It is actually upstairs because I'm not very organised, and I also don't want to lick them. So I'm just going to do it like that for now. So that's £1. And then we'll do £2 In fact, no, we'll do £3 with this. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So that's £4 stuffed already, and then we'll do the £2. Yep, £2. Then we'll do the £4. So that's 3, 4. I'm just going to keep stuffing until I run out of money, or yeah. So then we'll do £5, which is all this, I think. Let me double check. Oh. So we have got £1, £2, £3, and then we've got 50. £1, £2, £3, £4. Oh, I can't count apparently. £1, £2, £3, £4.50. So that can just go over there for now. So that's £4.50. So if we do 1, 2, 3, £4, £5. My brain did not want to work then, guys. Sorry about that. So that's £5 in there. And then we'll do £6. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll do, what have we got left? So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, £17. So if we do a £7, so 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll do 7 in here. And then we'll do the 10. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 in there, which is amazing. Right, now to the fun bit. Let's stick on these stickers. So amazing. Look at all them already. And then we've got the 50p and the bit of change. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this in the bottom of there and let that roll over to the next time I can put any more money in any of these. And then I'm going to stick them together with some washi tape and just get a bigger jar, I think, because I don't think they're all going to fit in there. But I'm happy with the start. It's definitely going to be a big difference to next Christmas. I'm definitely not going to feel as pressured when this is all filled out, so that's fabulous. So now this is done and I've got the exciting part out of the way because I did rush. I wanted to do that bit so badly. I'm going to show you the breakdown. So if I get back out my overview calendar for this month. Oh, can everyone see that? Kind of, sort of. Good. So I have done this little breakdown and tallied up together what I have actually spent out of each of my envelopes and bills and debt and all that kind of stuff. So in the month of December pay, my cash envelopes came to a total of £122.08, which was under budgeted by about £30 because I gave myself £160. My sinking funds came to £752 in total so far, and that came to about £50 under budget. So even though I've had to put the money back in, it's still come under the sinking funds, which is really good. I don't really know what happened to why I've had to put the cash back in, but as I say, I'm not fussed because I'm going to use this next pay period as a fresh slate, and we'll go on from there. My bills came to £746.88, whereas I budgeted for £1,071.63. Now that is a big drop, but there is some bills that aren't even in this pay period that I budgeted for anyway, and some things I have reduced and all that kind of lovely stuff, so I'm glad they've come under and not over. And I also hope that when I added all of them together that I added them up right, because otherwise we've got a problem. My debt came to £361.10, even though I only budgeted £250 something for that. But there's an explanation for why I ended up giving more to debt, which is always a good thing, obviously, because we want to get out of debt faster. I lost my bank card a little while ago, and one of my debts, my very debt, the card hadn't updated, and I was worried that the payment wouldn't come out, and it was due literally like the next day. So I updated my card for my very, and it took the payment of the £102.91 that I owe, and then it took the same amount out on the actual due date for the bill. So obviously it's taken money that I didn't really have, but it's taken the money off the debt, so I'm not bothered. I'm happy with that. And then obviously I had £195.43 unbudgeted, whereas it has come out of my sinking funds and my cash envelopes, so I'm not, like I say, I'm not bothered. That's all good. And then I have done a quick, like a cheat sheet for my next pay. So I am due to be getting paid £1,789.55 between the 21st of December to the 26th of January. So all my bills are here. So I have re-budgeted in for my extra phone bill that will come out in this pay period, because it comes out on the 22nd of December, then it comes out again on the 22nd of January, and of course I get paid again on the 26th, so I'll get that twice. And then obviously all my other standard bills, my variables, so my rent's still weekly, but it comes to £337 something. My after school club, obviously with the 2 weeks off at Christmas, we'll reduce that from 96 to 73. Habits, £20, that was enough. Other, I've budgeted £100 for like the Apple things that keep coming out and any PayPal things, and anything extra will be a buffer. And also you might notice that they're all to the pound. I want to start using the change as an extra buffer in my account for if there's any unbudgeted spends or emergencies that I might not have accounted for going forward. Same with my debt. These are all rounded up to the nearest pound, so it comes to 273 instead of the 150, but that's also because I need to start saving for my sofa, which I bought on my Argos credit, which was on buy now pay later, and it's like £830, so £83 a month. Going forward until October will give me the £830 that it is to pay, and I'll just pay it off a month early, so I don't get interest billed on it, and I'll have it fully funded. My cash envelopes, I've budgeted 40 for myself, so that's £10 a week. £5 was enough, but you always end up spending more, don't you, than you actually need. So I've just given myself a little bit more, and obviously going forward I can adjust that so that I don't feel like I'm limiting myself, because I feel like you want to spend more when you don't have the money to spend it. Travel, I've decided to keep it cashless because I've been having a lot of trouble with paying with cash on the bus, and also like taxis, they prefer you to pay on your card online on the app. So I'm going to keep my travel cashless, and I'm going to get a cashless tracker, see how we got on with that. £20, miscellaneous getting £20, and kids are going to get their £20. Then my sinking funds, I'm only going to be stuffing 3 this coming month because it's my son's birthday on the 4th of January. I've already started getting a few odds and sods, but obviously he needs the rest of the stuff like the food and cards and some more extra presents and things like that. Fun's going to get 30 because I do want to still take us out when we can, and I don't want us to miss out on anything, so we can go bowling or cinemas or for a meal. I feel like that's really important because I always feel like we're missing out because I'm always too worried about everything else and forgetting that we need money to be able to go out. And at least if it's budgeted for, it's guilt-free and we can do it and have serious fun. And then my emergency fund is now coming into practice. It's just going to get £5 for this pay period. Now that Christmas is out of the way, I do want to start bulking that up. And obviously with my challenge, it'll be easier to do it alongside it because that's just going to come out of whatever change I've got left. Whereas this one is going to be budgeted in, if that makes any sense. So thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. I know it was a bit all over, but I'm a bit all over. Sorry about that, my dog started barking. So what was I saying? So yeah, so thank you so much for sticking out to the end of the video. I know it's been a bit of an odd one, a bit all over the place, but I'm hoping going into the new year there'll be a bit more structure, a bit more ease without knowing that Christmas is literally a week away. We'll have more money to stuff because my wage will go back to normal because I won't have time off with my operation, and then my daughter possibly having COVID, which isn't great for anybody. But yeah, so this one has been a bit of a tight budget, which is why I only had £185 to stuff. But it is what it is. I hope everybody's had a fab last 2 weeks while I've not been here. Thank you so much to everybody that's subscribed. I can't believe that there's 141 of you all. You're all amazing, and if you're new here, welcome. I hope you come back for the next one and enjoy my previous videos. Take care, bye.